Okay, tonight I'm making spaghetti for dinner, and at our house you can't have spaghetti without some really good garlic bread. So I'm going to show you how to make the very best garlic bread in the whole world. You're going to love it. So what we start with is some butter. I don't measure anything when I make this, but I know that some of you guys like to know exact measurements for stuff, so we're going to try to come up with a recipe tonight. I never measure. So what I did first is I put a stick of butter and I microwaved it for a little bit. And we're going to add just some grated Parmesan cheese. I just put in whatever I feel like putting in. Today I'm going to put in about 1/3 of a cup, because that sounds about right to me for a stick of butter. I like to make more than I need, because I like to put it in a little Tupperware container, leave it in the fridge, and if I want to make a couple slices at a time, I can. So I would say that's about right, probably about 1/3 of a cup to a stick of butter. Looks good. And then we're going to, thanks Bibs, we're going to press a clove of garlic. For 1 stick of butter, that's a pretty large clove. We like quite a bit of garlic, so sometimes I use a whole clove of garlic even if I'm going to be using a stick of butter. But this is a pretty big one, so it'll work. If you like more garlic than that, you can put in a couple cloves. If you like less garlic than that, you don't even have to put it all in. So do it according to your taste, but we like a lot of garlic. So far we've got fresh garlic, grated Parmesan cheese, and softened or melted butter. We're going to stir that up. Normally I buy a loaf of French bread from Walmart. It's $1 there, and I slice it lengthwise down the middle. But however, right now we are in the midst of the Corona quarantine, so bread's a little bit difficult to come by. So what I have here is some Italian bread that I got at the grocery store, so we're just going to use that today. So what we'll do is spread that out on a baking sheet. Might as well use it all here. And because I didn't melt my butter all the way, it's at a nice consistency to spread. When I microwave my butter, I usually do it on defrost rather than just melting it. That way it gets soft and not melted. So we're going to generally butter, well, not that much, that's a little overboard, each slice of bread. And then we're going to top it with a little bit of mozzarella cheese. I don't go overboard on this. Just get a little bit. And I'm going to do that to all of these. I also just happen to have some leftover Parmesan cheese from another recipe, so I may put a little bit of that on too, just because why not? But I normally don't do that. So what we're going to do is when I get all of these prepared, we're going to stick it in the oven under the broiler. The rule is when you use the broiler, you cannot walk away from it. You have to stay there and watch it. My mom taught me that rule because we burned an awful lot of things in this family. So put it under the broiler because you don't need to cook your bread. You just want to get that cheese kind of melted. And I'll show you what that looks like when it comes out.